Hi dear Arians, welcome to Luna Tarot. I've already shuffled and spread your cards. It's been a long time that I've come online to do a collective reading. I have been doing personal readings nonetheless. But yeah, it's been long doing a collective reading and I just felt like I need to connect with the universal forces again, like throughout. And yeah, I would try to be more punctual even on this channel. So yeah, let's just begin your reading. I've already spread them. Okay, so we have past, present, and future. The way I do it, there are like 18 cards in total, so it's a long reading. So you can like grab a cup of coffee or water or whatsoever, but then give me your full attention is the point. Yeah. Okay. So it begins. Your in your recent past, the dominant energy was of Seven of Cups. That means a lot of possibilities seem possible, viable, as if. Like you could see a lot many paths, lot many choices, and like a girl probably, or career, or finance, or a risk, like lot of things that were seeming possible, or or your soul was craving, or running towards all those senses or all those paths that were available, right? Um, However, you were not so social. Six of Cups is in downright position. So because there were so many choices that you had to choose from, you were kind of not so social with your immediate surrounding. Probably you were taking some time out, and there was though a possibility of universe blessing you with an Ace of Cups, but it went down right. Ace of Cups means emotional support, as if universe is giving you emotional support via people, via strangers, but possibly because you were not so open to helping out strangers or passing out that smile to your neighbors, or because maybe you were like conflicted inside amidst so many choices, amidst so many people, probably like maybe you had like three four people to choose from, three four relationships to choose from, or of course like it represents many options: career, finance, love, family, business. It can be like multiple fields that you had to choose from, can also be multiple relationships that you had to choose from. Huh. But because of that, you couldn't really focus upon giving yourself your love, time, or energy to the everyday connections, right? And because of which divine couldn't really support you. So, Ace of Cups upright means like, God or divine giving blessing you with this inner fulfillment, can be through religion, can be through this inner bliss, or via strangers or anybody or everybody coming over to give you that emotional support and making you feel fulfilled. But somehow that couldn't happen because it went down right beside this one. Six of Cups and Ace of Cups went both down right. So possibly you were like unable to choose and or split amidst couple of choices, or you were taking a time out. Let's just see, let's just like look for the reasons further ahead. But somehow you were not fulfilled. You couldn't get fulfilled till a certain point, and then you made peace with it, like because you maybe were more than outright you wanted to be with it, with yourself is what it's saying. Nine of Cups is a person who is like content within his own self. Is with like whatever, like okay, I'll build on the relationships. Okay, I need to do so much for so many, but that's a tomorrow's call. Today I'm quite content with myself. It's like taking that Sunday out where just you just switch off your phone and you just postpone all your responsibilities and just take a day out. Like, fuck it, I'll just laze out on the bed and not do anything. So maybe in your recent past, you had taken that Sunday in terms of choices, in terms of taking decisions or choosing paths, right? So initially you were not fulfilled, or the your destined emotional support couldn't really happen. However, you were fulfilled within, like you were fulfilled with whatever you had. okay, I'll make the decisions, but later on, right now, I'm quite happy. Something like that. Because what I can see is like you were postponing the decision making, right? And because of which, even the card of Tower went in reversal. Tower, when it comes, people are scared of it because they are afraid of a foundation getting disrupted and their life going topsy turvy. And then, because obviously, whenever we have a home, we want to retain it, right? Foundation or home of any sort, can be career, can be relationships, can be connections, job, business, whatsoever. But a tower happens when the foundation of any establishment in our life is not strong enough, and it is bound to go. It needs to be broken to make it disaster prone, like disaster proof, so that it nothing can disrupt it. To have a better foundation, and like tower is essential basically for our life. It's like Shiva's energy, which helps us regenerate and to create a better world again, to get done with anything that is not no more functioning, right? So possibly because you were not able to, you were confused, split amidst lot of options, and that's why you enclosed yourself for a bit, and because of which outside forces couldn't really impact you or show you like how much you mean to them. And maybe it was your choice, you just wanted to take a time alone and be content within your own self, or maybe you were postponing so that you could postpone this tower. Imagine, like, let's take an example of a relationship that you do not want to leave, and you know that it is, yeah, like it has to, it will eventually break up, like you will have a breakup, but you are afraid of the pain. So you're like, okay, that's all right, I'm good, like let's just postpone it. So let's just not accept, like you're not really accepting, and it's not like intentionally, so unconsciously you were like, okay, I'm good, I'm happy, whatever the kind of relationship it is, it's okay. Even others, nobody's relationship is perfect. I'm just giving an example of a relationship. It can be anything. Job also. Say, yeah, everybody has to compromise. Everybody struggles somehow in a business or whatsoever, like whichever field. Somewhere you had to make a choice. You couldn't, and you postponed for a bit in order to avoid this tower, right? And because of which Queen of Wands also went into a reversal. So upright, it would have helped you, like it means both. First, a female energy in your life helping you manifest a new reality, helping, like it's energy of fire, of manifestation. So either a female could have helped you out to manifest a new reality for yourself, whichever field that was bound to come for you in the next step, in the latter step, or else it could have also been your own creative self. Like everybody has masculine and feminine, so queen can also represent our feminine selves, our creative energy, right? Of our passions, our desires. But because you were in a kind of postponement or content where you were, or trying to avoid the changes that were essential in your life, you couldn't really tap into that creative passion itself, your real desire, or where your heart lied essentially, right? So somewhere you couldn't really manifest. The energy was there. Had you made these changes, the tower had happened, or you had actually explored like the divine, what the divine was trying to bless you with, or you had opened yourself up to your surroundings a bit, uh, or you had actually being rational about the choices that you had, rather than getting confused about it. Maybe you could have manifested with your creative ability, or collaborating along with this female energy, but you couldn't somehow. So this was your recent past. In your immediate present, uh, generally I ask if you have any questions. If you have any questions, do comment. Like, um, but yeah, I won't be able to answer later on. I forget. Let's just hope, like it resonates with you. If the other person, generally when it resonates with someone in a personal reading, it helps me out to build up the story further, like continue the story. And It connects the energy. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, if it didn't, it's fine. Like it's a collective reading. You can check out your moon sign and ascendant. If it didn't, and if it did, let's just shift to your present. Okay, so in your immediate reality, in your present time, the dominant energy is of the devil. The devil is not necessarily negative. It is also negative, of course. It represents vices, greed, a person becoming too materialistic or getting into all kinds of drudgery, like like anger or jealousy, resentment, all those emotions. However, both the people, like, they are not really, they are chained, but they have the possibility to all, like, the chain is so loose they can just remove it at any time, right? So that means if you are actually experiencing all these emotions, it's in your hand that you can make a decision to just not get into those emotions, right? Um, Also, devil has a very positive interpretation as well. Sometimes it is crucial to be strong. Many people are like so goody goody, they just never raise their voice. So sometimes you need to become a bit dark in order to protect protect yourself, protect the righteousness or the goodness. Otherwise, the people just walk over our head, right? So even in a painting, like, black color helps us create the boundaries or highlight the whitemost sections. So, devil is not all wrong. Sometimes it is important to raise up our voice. It is important to be a bit ambitious in order to grow, have a little foresight, and because otherwise there won't be any growth. If everybody would be content in whatever, and then there won't be any growth, right? Just sometimes, to a certain extent, a little black is crucial for the growth. No color is wrong actually. Even devil has its relevance, but to a very little amount. But if you are feeling that you are getting overpowered by all these emotions, like you're becoming too materialistic, you are suffering with comparison, with vices, with greed, with, like, it shouldn't overpower us, basically. It should be our devil should be our servant instead of it becoming our master, basically. It should be our tool, right? So in your present time, the dominant energies of devil, because of which the world is going down, right? So ideally you have the energy of the entire world, but it's going down, right? Why is it going down, right? Because, okay, one can be because like your direction of thought process is going negatively or is functioning towards gross aspects instead of what you have the potential or capability of. The world means everything. The world, the lady has the eagle's foresight, the lion's bravery, the bull's strength, and the girl's softness. She has everything, and she has these two manifestation ability, two wands, right? And so everything is there. It's the possibility is there. It's going down, right? By can be because your chain of thoughts is going negatively, or it's focused upon way low an aim than what you can actually achieve, or else right beside the world going down, right, is hermit upright. So it can also be your like, maybe your focus right now is more to do with this quest. Like sometimes it can, generally hermit represents a spiritual quest, or hermit also represents, it's a Virgo card actually. It can also represent like you have taken a time out from everything and you're just reflecting upon your journey, your life. It can also mean like hermit has a lamp, and it's like in the language of tarot, in the journey of a fool, like the actual story, hermit represents that phase of a character where, like, he feels lost in his life and he's walking on a dark, lonely path, but he has a lantern in his hand, through which he know, like, he's one for every step he's carving. He's getting to know the next step and the way forward. However, he doesn't know like his destination. He's walking with a stick and feeling quite lost and forlorn. But yeah, he still has a lantern that represents hope and that represents eventually he has to reach his destination. But at present, the world isn't down right. Now, if a card is there in our reading, that means the energy is there and it can be turned upright. That's why we do the reading so that we can come up with possible solutions if we and realize like if it needs to be upturned or not. So maybe the card of devil, like your ambitions, your vices are becoming an issue. Maybe your is becoming an issue. So it is not, if the quest is an issue, then it is not really an issue because what is life if it is not a quest, right? Otherwise, people would be satisfied and there won't be any excitement in life. So if you're looking for answers, fine, just don't get too lost. Yeah, the world can be yours. Sooner or later, it has to be yours. The hermit of always reaches its destination, and it's like facing it, like it's like this. Hermit is looking towards the world, though the world is down, right? uh, Also possible that the hermit is wondering why he can't have the world, why he can't really obtain what he has worked so hard for, or the like in your past there were so many choices available. In your present, you're more suffering with pain, anger, greed, and whatnot, or you don't really, the world is visible but it's not attainable kind of thing. However, there is a possibility of you having met, about to meet, or right now, like there is a soulmate, a twin flame, or an apt connection in your life, which is a very positive card. There is the solar energy, the angel is blessing both these characters. So this is also a possibility that you have your twin flame or your soulmate in your energy field. It can also, it's not necessary, it's always another person. Sometimes we are our own soulmate or twin flame. It can also be your pet. It can also be a family member. But ideally, the card of lovers is like a romantic love connection, right? So ideally, it's that. But whatever that you love, love can be platonic, can have so many ways. Soulmates can be, they can come in so many ways, right? So that energy is there in your own self, outside, in plants, in pets, in relatives, or 70-80% romantic, right? So that is a possibility. However, both the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles is in reversal, means somewhere you are unable to identify an opportunity as an opportunity. It's coming to your way. How, also, you are unable to identify a connection, a cup of emotion, like somebody is offering you friendship or support or love of in a pure way, but you are unable to identify or accept it, right? It's going down, right? Because, and even the Page of Pentacles, which represents like like money, finance, so some opportunity that you are unable to accept. Now, what can be the reason? Because the dominant energies of devil, maybe you are way too ambitious than what is being offered to you, maybe, or else maybe your focus itself is not there. Sometimes we are thinking about, we are just like so stuck in a certain chain of thought that we fail to see so many good things around us. So that can also be a reason. So open your eyes in your present time. It's alright if you are a hermit right now, but the world can be in your own, in your hand. You have to open your eyes. Yeah. It's awesome that you have this love, this soulmate, this twin flame energy in your life. In like consciously or unconsciously, but the energy is there, right? It can also be from a distance, like someone in your energy field is sending you love, or you are sending love, or both of you know, like, you're there together with or without knowing it. It's just that you are at the same frequency level. Maybe both of you are struggling the same way and undergoing the same struggles, but then wondering where would be my soulmate and what if the other person, I'm sending my love to that person if the person needs it, something like that. Yeah, but the support of a soulmate is there, but even in your past, you had the same issue. You didn't open yourself up to immediate joys, immediate happiness, this inner joy. You were not able to. You were too much in your own zone, content in your own zone, because of which, and you just didn't want to make the changes that were required or make the choices that were essential. And even in your present time, you are unable to utilize these opportunities or accept the support or the friendship or the connection of being offered to you because you are in a way in your own zone. You're not opening yourself up. You are very one dimensional right now in your thought process, and that can also be a reason why the devil is dominant in your present time. Okay, I hope this resonated, and if it did, please see to it that you're not like understand that you can, it's in your hand, the control over devil is in your hands. You can anytime just decide to remove the chain and just change the thought process in your head. It's as easy as, I don't really like the way I'm feeling right now, let me think something else, let's just listen to a song, let's just take a bath, let's just think about good things, let's just talk to this friend, let's just go upstairs on the terrace. Anything that can give you an immediate change from your negative chain of thoughts, from just avoid getting into that thought process and then open up yourself to the opportunities, to the connections that are being offered to you. All right. Now let's just shift to your upcoming future. I hope it resonated with you. In your future, the dominant energy is of justice, but it is going down, right? So ideally, upright, it would have meant like either you or divine doing justice to the life. So if it is divine, the divine, give obviously takes account of all the karmas of what all efforts you had put and have been putting, and what all, like divine knows even the other side, things that you never heard, divine has heard it, and that's why it does finally justice to you. Or else if it is you, then also, like, quite a number of times we keep on giving to certain connections, but they don't deserve it. Like they are never reciprocating. So finally comes the time we do justice, like to our own selves, basically, not just people, but our own selves. Like, okay, these connections deserve my time, energy, and love, and these do not. Or these, not just connections, even investments, time. It can be anything. How we give, time, energy, love, whatsoever. So either divine or us, whatsoever, uh, at some or the other time, does justice, especially when the card of justice comes. But it's in downright position for you in dominant energy. So either you are unable to again do justice to yourself or others. That is also because you couldn't make choices in the past, right? You couldn't leave the foundation that was, even if you knew it was not strong, solid enough, strong enough, you couldn't really, you postponed that card of tower and you couldn't really manifest a new reality. You were stuck and happy where you were. In your present also, you seem lost and you are more focused upon superficial things, though you have love, but you are failing to see the uh, connections or the opportunities that are there around you. So it's very much possible that even in your future you are unable to do justice to yourself or to the people or to the opportunities around you. Now, uh, you are though becoming a bit more generous in your future. Six of Pentacles, the guy is like generous in terms of time, energy, money, anything. So you are learning to be more generous in your future, unlike earlier where you couldn't even pass a smile to a stranger. In your future, you are actually becoming more generous. But there is this card of Four of Swords. So there is this person who is sitting quite depressed inside and feeling as if the world is gossiping about him or ill talking about him. So the person is really upset about his relations, connections, life, and sitting doomed and inside his house and feeling as if life has betrayed him or his own people have betrayed him. So these are all hand in hand. On one side you are being generous, and on another side you are being feeling betrayed by the people, your own people, your society, your life altogether, right? And but there is a possibility, like, this Five of Cups, the person is looking in the direction of everything that he has lost instead of what he actually has. You can get into this energy, don't. It's in down, right? But somehow you're not getting into it, right? But please don't get into it, even if, like, like I said, this devil can lead you to this negative chain of thoughts. Do not. Do not think about things you have lost. Even if you do, focus upon what you have in your future. That is very much crucial for your growth. Once you do that, like, instead of focusing upon what you have lost, if you would focus upon what you have, then you are getting the card of Chariot. It's right beside. Like this side, if you would focus on the side where you what you have lost, then it's nothing. It's again, like, it's just depression, doom, feeling of betrayal. However, if you would focus upon this side where there are two cups, if not out of five, even if like you have just 40% left of good connections, friendship, life, opportunities, job, money, whatsoever, uh, the card of Chariot is there on this side. Chariot represents a journey. It can be physical, metaphorical, spiritual, psychological, anything from point A to point B. So the card generally it's a literal journey, like, can represent travel, vacation, but it can be a new job opportunity somewhere, but it can also be your mind, your sense of self shifting from point A to point B. That you really require from your past, where you are unable to bring this change in your life, change in your foundation, you are unable to make any choice, you are unable to accept love from divine, you are unable to manifest any reality, even in your present, you are unable to really, you are in a way feeling lost in your present. So in your future, the card of Chariot can be really positive. It can really take you from point A to point B. So that is crucial. That can really be beneficial for you. And once you do that, you would be able to. So seven of wands represents a person who has seven choices, and out of them he picks out one field and decides that, all right, this is my strength, and I would focus just on this field. So it can be like out of seven fields you were split between, you are juggling with, you just decide, okay, this is what I want to do. Imagine a student and he's like, not able to decide a field or stream, and suddenly he feels, okay, this is what I want to become, and so I would pursue this course. Something like that. So, I mean, it's amazing how your reading is getting connected. We began with, let me show you. So, we began with this Seven of Cups, where you were unable to make any choices, right? And we are ending with this Seven of Wands, where you are finally picking up one choice. So in a way, it's beautiful how your journey is getting completed from Seven of Cups to Seven of Wands, and like at least finally you are able to make this choice that you so required from right from the first go. And my suggestions in the future, if you are feeling doomed, you're feeling the world is talking about you, do not focus upon that. Focus upon being generous, howsoever, in your time, love, energy, money, but yeah, not excessively so. Not by expecting others to behave in a certain way just because you want to be generous, right? And instead of focusing upon what you have lost, focus upon what you have gained in order to bring the changes that are essential. It can be even mental changes, like, okay, all that is gone and now I have this much left, so let me just focus all my energy on that. That would help you segregate your life and make the right choice that is essential, that would be essential for you, that has been essential, crucial for you throughout, right? And in your present, do not let yourself come under vices, and open yourself up to new opportunities. Open your heart out. What you couldn't do in your past, you can focus on that in present and even in future. In your future is all about avoiding negative thought process so that you can do justice to yourself, not even others, right? And others eventually, because even negative justice, like, okay, this is not working out for me, let me not handle it. Even positive justice, because you have not really been fair to the people around you. Somewhere you're doing that in your future by being generous, but not, I mean, not really sure if you're doing it to the same people who have been really generous to you. So in your future, do not think negative about others or your life. Focus upon the positive aspects and let the change that has been meaning to happen, allow it to happen in your future, and pick the right choice. Like, when the time comes, take the decision. You would be able to anyway. Alright, I hope the reading resonated with you, and I hope it becomes useful for your life. Off I go, yo. Thank you for listening to me.